Hi, hello. I am live once again. Welcome. This is Raw Living Way. I'm Janet. Let's make sure everything is good to go. Fruits for 5 days. What happens? What happens? What can happen when you go on fruit for 5 days? Well, I did that and I do that often. But I want to let you know because 5 days, I know you can handle that. I'm pretty confident. 5 days. 5 days on fruit. Easy. Let me make sure that we are good, everybody. We're good to go, everyone, I should say. Let's see here. Just want to make sure my sound is good. I think I can check just to make sure on here. Hope you all are well. So we are going to talk about what happens when you go on fruit for 5 days. All right, we're good. We're good. Okay. So what happens when we scooch over just a little bit here? What happens if you go on fruit for 5 days? So welcome everyone. I'm Janet. Happy to be here for you. I'm Janet. It's a beautiful day here in Los Angeles. I'm about to go on my workout. So before I decided, let me go live. Let me go live because a lot of you are just interested in this raw food lifestyle. What's it all about? You're curious about going raw and you don't know where to start. So I'm here to help you with that. If you want to go raw vegan and you don't know where to start, I'm going to give you some tips today on try fruit for 5 days. Try fruit for 5 days. Absolutely. And we're going to talk about what happens. And also, if you want to go raw, you don't know where to start, how to go raw vegan, plate to soul, from plate to soul, because you guys, this is a whole transformation. This is life changing. It's spiritual, it's mental, it's physical, mind, body, spirit, soul, all of it. So I have a free course for you. Sign up below. You'll see the link down below, how to go raw vegan. Okay, these are easy steps. I break it down for you in 6 videos. You're going to get one today and then one tomorrow for 6 days. So if you want to go raw vegan, you want your family to go raw vegan, you want the kids to go raw vegan, you want your mama, your papa, your grandfather's not doing well, you want to help someone, well, share this course. So right down below, put in your email and you're going to get the first video straight to your inbox. And I'm going to show you how to go raw vegan and make this just a smooth path, a smooth transition. All right, you guys. So fruit for 5 days. So I did fruit for 5 days. And I got to be honest, I do this a lot. If you want to do fruit for 5 days, I'm going to guide you through what happens when you decide, you know what, I want to do fruit for 5 days. I want to do this, Janet. What's it all about? Let's talk about it. So fruit for 5 days is great for somebody who wants to try raw foods, who wants to try this path. You don't know where to start and you just like, I just want to get a little bit of a taste of this. Great. Start with fruit. If you're bloated, you've been tired, and you're constipated, this is excellent for constipation. Somebody in my family is going through constipation, and let me make sure that, yeah, okay. Is going through constipation, and I advise this person just do fruit for a week. It's so easy. You can bring in juice if you want as well. So what happens when you go on fruit for 5 days? I recommend this. You're going to love it because, people are feeling bloated and constipated. They're dehydrated. They're malnourished. They feel like they're in a funk. They feel funky. They're in a funk. They don't know what to do. What's going on? So I'm telling you right now, fruit is the solution. So let's talk about that. Let me just make sure. Just want to see that my description is on. Let's see here. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Just want to make sure that I'm actually live right now and that I can manage this video really quick. Okay. I think we're good. Edits. It's public. Yeah, okay. And public. Okay, we're good. So number one thing that's going to happen. So you're feeling sluggish, you're feeling constipated, you're not feeling well, you're not doing well, and you want a little shift. You want a little oomph. You want some life back. You want your energy back. You're bloated. This is perfect. So the number one thing you're going to notice, so I got 5 points here. The number one thing you're going to notice, you guys, when you go on fruit, so you're just going to go on juicy fruits. So you're asking, well, what fruits? Well, you can do all fruits that you love, your favorite fruits like watermelon. You can mix it. You could do juicy fruit. I recommend doing juicy fruits. So like watermelon and pineapples are wonderful. Oranges, you just do fruit. Melons, you could do fruit for a whole week. So the first thing you're going to notice is detoxing. You're going to detox. You're going to flush out. You're going to detox. You're going to flush out. And this is going to be very helpful. So if you're feeling off, you're feeling a little bloated, one of the first things is you're detoxing. You are cleaning out house, okay? You're detoxing. You're helping your lymphatic system clean out. You're lessening the burden on the lymphatic system. You're cleaning out the colon. So you're going to notice this is going to happen. You're going to start detoxing waste. That's the number one thing. That's what fruit does, because fruit is so hydrating that it's detoxing. It's hydrating. It's flushing out toxins. Number one. Number two, you're going to notice how much more hydrated you are. Fruit is structured water. This is extremely hydrating, full of nutrients. So you're going to get a lot of hydration, structured water. There are vitamins and nutrients and minerals in fruit. So this is very detoxing. So you're flushing out and you're detoxing, okay? Let me do my little chat box here. Let's see here. This is on. Okay. So you're going to notice that. So that's another thing is you're so hydrated. So what happened 5 days on just fruit? You feel so hydrated because all you're having is fruit. So you're going to detox, you're going to clean out, a lot of waste, and also hydration. You're going to notice how much hydration you're getting on fruit. So this is what's going to happen over the period of 5 days. Number 3, you're going to lose a lot of waste. You're going to have a lot of bowel movements, more than normal. So what's normal is what you're going through right now. You should be having bowel movements every time you're eating. So if you're constipated, this is why I say go on fruit for 5 days. This is what happens. You release the constipation. You're having fruit. I mean, really going on a juice fast, you guys, is the best thing you can do if you have chronic constipation and you're always bloated and you have gut issues. This is the best thing, is going on a juice fast. Now we're talking about what happens with fruit. You're going to have more bowel movements. So that's going to help ease some of that bloating. It is, because you're cleaning out as much waste as you can with the fruit. It's going to help a lot because those fibers, fruit is so fibrous. It's got a lot of fiber and it's hydrating. So you're going to have more bowel movement. So that's going to relieve bloating and constipation. But again, if you have chronic constipation, this is why I recommend a juice fast, okay? So you're going to notice and you're going to feel better too, because you're not going to have, the symptoms that you're having so escalated. You're helping the gut, you're helping the colon, the digestive system with your fruit. So go on fruit for 5 days. You got this. You can do this. Have your favorite fruit. Just go at it. Have fruit. Now, I recommend hydrating fruits, okay? Hydrating fruits like your oranges and your pineapple, your grapes, your watermelon, and your melons. Do I recommend starchier fruits like banana? You can have banana, it's a fruit, but banana is starchy. It's not as hydrating as juicy fruits. You cannot compare. I love bananas, going on my workout, after a workout, before. I don't eat right before my workout, but if I'm going to have a banana, and I'm working out, I'll have it early in the day or after my workout, I prefer. Okay, so have your juicy fruits. Again, banana is starchy, so it's not hydrating like the fruits that are hydrating that I just mentioned. So stick to the hydrating fruits for the 5 days. So you're going to have detoxing happening, you're going to flush out a lot, you're going to have relief, you're going to have a lot of hydration, which is going to make you feel better. Headaches go away when you're on fruit. If you have headaches, this is going to help. But this is why I also recommend just go on the juice fast. If you have headaches all the time, if it's something, these headache symptom is something you have daily, that means your body is crying out for a juice fast. Now I have more videos and information on that if you scroll down to see my videos. Okay, so for number 3 is you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight. Yes, it's only 5 days. But what kind of weight are you losing? Well, you're going to lose waste. Now you're going to see that you're losing waste and you're losing weight because that waste is causing the inflammation in the body. And this is why you're a little, if you're a little heavy there, you've got extra backed up accumulated waste. So you're going to notice, okay, on fruit, I'm seeing that I'm releasing. That's what's happening. It's pushing out waste. So you're going to lose weight, even though it's just 5 days on only fruit. The beauty of fruit is it's meant to flush out right away. Fruit is not meant to make you constipated. Cooked foods make the body constipated. This is why we're giving the body a rest. If you're having cooked foods, stay on only fruit. We're not doing nuts and seeds. We're only doing fruit for 5 days. And you'll notice a huge difference. And number 5, let's see. Oh, well, number 4, sorry, jumped ahead. Number 4 is bowel movements. And if I already said number 4, sorry, I'm a little off here. Okay. So number 4, bowel movements. You're going to have release of bowel movements, which I just talked about. So you're going to have more bowel movements because you are going more consistently. You guys, you should be going this consistently. You should be going this consistently. We should be having bowel movements for every meal. And if that meal is cooked, you're not having bowel movements because it's not moving. Eventually, but it's just accumulating. But when you're only having fruit, you're going to have bowel movements. So you're going to have more bowel movements when you have fruit. Number 5, you're going to feel more energized. So you're losing weight, you're losing waste, you're detoxing, you're hydrating, and guess what? Now you have more energy. On fruit, we have more energy. This is what happens on fruit. And people say, well, fruit has sugar, fruit has sugar. Well, this glucose is the receptors to our brain. Okay, so this is necessary. Otherwise, we'd be brain dead without glucose. So fruit has fructose. This fructose gives us energy. Fructose is clean energy. Fructose, natural fructose from fruit is clean energy. Converts glucose. This is our receptor to the brain. This is how we function, or else we'd be brain dead without this. So this is vital. We're not having processed sugars. We're not having corn syrup. We're not having fructose syrup. That's man-made. This is chemical. We're having fructose from fruit. This is energy that we need. So when you go on fruit for 5 days, you're detoxing your body, you're hydrating your body, you're going to lose weight. A little bit of that extra gut that you have, you're going to see that release because you've been having more bowel movements because you've been releasing waste. All right, so that's what happens. Hello. Hi, Kelly. I've only jumped on now. I missed what fruit should we eat? That's a really great question, Kelly. So I was talking about having the juicier fruits. So the juicier fruits, the better. So just do fruits for 5 days. This is a huge break to the gut. Watermelon. What are the juiciest fruits we can think of? Watermelon. Melons are so juicy. Pineapple, so juicy. Mango is juicy. Okay, these are juicy fruits, high water content fruits. Now, you can have, grapes. And what else can you think of? So grapefruit. So we want to focus, if we're going to do 5 days on fruit, y'all, let's focus on juicy fruits. Get more for your bang, get more out of this. Can we have bananas? Well, bananas are starchy, right? You can have banana, sure. Are you going to get the same detox effect as and hydration? No, there's like no water in banana. Maybe like, I don't know how much percentage compared to watermelon, that's all water. There's fiber, but banana, you can't compare banana hydration to watermelon. So banana, maybe it's like 10% water, right? So we want to focus on the juicy fruits. So let's do it. We're doing 5 days on fruit, guys. 5 days on fruit. Let's do this. When I did 5 days on fruit, and I do this when I need a break, I feel amazing. I have more bowel movements. I lose that extra waste. So people say, well, Janet, you're thin. You don't need to lose weight. Waste, backed up waste, backed up food that hasn't digested. It's stuck. And this is why we get mucoid plaque and congestion in the body. With fruit, you guys, if going on a juice fast is tricky and seems challenging right now, I recommend you do this. You got to go on a juice fast. But if that seems challenging, let's intermittent fruit fast, where we do weeks on fruit. This week, give your gut a break. So let's go over the 5. Detoxing, hydration. You're going to lose waste. You're going to lose weight. More bowel movements, steady flow. We're going to have daily bowel movements up to as many as you're going to have up to 3 bowel movements a day, which is normal. We should have 3 bowel. We should have a bowel movement every time we eat. So this fruit, this hydrating fruit, now listen, have a variety. You have blueberries, have raspberries. My point is, when we focus on the hydrating fruits like watermelon and melon and oranges and grapefruit and grapes, peaches, they're in season. If you're here in California, it's sunny, peaches. Let's go high. If we're doing 5 days, let's focus on juicy fruits. And we're going to have more bowel movements. And the last one, we're going to be energized. We're going to have energized. If you're feeling funky, if you're in a funk, you feel a little sluggish, give yourself the gift of only fruit for 5 days. Okay, so this can get complex on your situation. Awesome. Yeah, some people can't go on a juice fast for whatever reason, although it's recommended. I still recommend go on a juice fast. But if you can't right now, if it's on hold, give yourself a break. You can go all day with fruit. Couple days, challenge yourself. Maybe start 2 days only fruit and then get to 5, I would set out for 5 because you can do it. It's mental. You're eating. It's fruit. Have your favorite fruit. You guys, we can make this happen when we're eating our favorite fruit. Some days I'll just have fruit. If I had one too many raw meals one day before, I'm going on fruit the next day. And here's another bonus. Bonus, number 6, bonus. Add a green juice as your break the fast with a green juice. For the whole week, you guys, have a green juice. Bonus. You want to talk about a serious detoxing, giving your gut a break, and minerals, hydration, cleaning out. You want to clean out? Start with a green juice, and then you have your fruits all day. All right? So that's a bonus, and you guys will see a difference. And I would love for you guys to comment. Please comment. Let me know how it goes, because I think this will give you a new way of seeing food. Your relationship with food changes, because guess what? You can do this often. You can do this often when you feel in a funk, or sometimes mentally. I'll tell you one thing that helps me. If there's stress or sadness, if we're going through something, when we clear out our mind by cleaning out our gut, we feel better. It uplifts our mood. We feel more hope. We see the positive. We see why what's happening is happening, and we see the light from it. We see why this is happening for a reason, and I'm going to honor this. We see the good in any situation. because our mind is decluttered. Okay. I hope this was helpful, and try intermittent fruit fasting, where we're just doing fruit. Bring in the juice. There's the bonus. You want to up level those days that you got on fruits. Bring in a green juice. Bring in a green juice. But that should be the first thing in the morning to clean out. And make sure that green juice has one whole lemon. Make sure that green juice has one whole lemon with the skin. It's got to be organic. And if we're juicing the whole lemon, it's got to be organic. Because if it's not, that can be more harm than good. Now, if it's not organic, your lemon, slice off the peel. It's all right. Just take off the peel or wash it well if you're going to juice it. I still wouldn't juice a lemon that wasn't organic because it's very toxic, right? So slice off the peel. But I get organic, I wash it, I juice a whole lemon. Juice a whole lemon with your green juice for those 5 days. Wow, you are doing good. You guys, we have to clean out our body. Oops. Sorry, guys. Here's my webcam. That's a sign. Please stay. Oh, man. Okay. I'm like, please stay, camera. That's a sign, you guys. We're good. That's a sign. We have to clean out our body. The reason there's stress, sadness, we're lost, disease in the body. Our body needs to detox. We need to clean out heavy matter that's weighing us down. It's weighing us down emotionally, physically, spiritually. And when we clean out, we allow light, God's source. We allow the light in. But when it's dark inside and it's acidic and it's clogged up, we invite entities that are not welcome, parasitic entities. So I'm here to bring you the fruit. I want you guys to eat more fruit, right? All of us, me included. If you want more of this kind of information and helpful guidance, I can help you one-on-one when you join Raw Living Way Self-Mastery. We can talk about it there. It's the membership I created for all of us on this path of wellness, holistic self-healing, and it's a great place. And if you want to learn more about how to make a lot of these foods, get in the kitchen. I also educate on making these foods. Today, in the membership, we're making pesto. I made a pizza. So we're making a pizza, and today is the pesto for the pizza. And it's raw, it's delicious, it's satisfying. Raw foods have enzymes. When we cook the foods, they're dead foods, and then we have constipation. And when there's constipation, we have buildup, and that causes destruction in the body. So right now it's 75% off to join. And when you join, you're in for the year at 75% off. And I won't have this offer for long. Join the membership, join the community. Let's share. Where are you at? Let me help you on your journey. I can guide you so you can succeed, so you can be successful on raw foods. And I can cater something specific to you. And also, there's so many of us here on this path, and you can see their stories. And it's inspiration and it's accountability. It takes accountability to make this path happen. As for myself, having this community puts me on my A game. I show up. I show up for myself, and I show up for you guys. With accountability, we can make this a lifestyle, because when you have accountability, you show up every day. You're there. You see it. It's a habit, and our habits become our lifestyle. Our habits become our lifestyle. Kelly, you would love this group. It's awesome, and I'm there daily, and the community is awesome. We learn so much from each other, and it's wonderful. So I hope to see you there, Kelly. I'm going to put the link down below, you guys. I'll see you in the membership at 75% off. If you enjoyed this content, like and subscribe. I'll be back, and I'll be here doing more live so I can interact with you guys, and you can pick my brain. I happen to know a lot about raw foods and juice fasting. It's what I do. And I'm here to share this. All right, my friends, have a beautiful day. And get on that fruit. Let me know how it goes. Bring in a green juice, only fruit for 5 days. Just do it. Stock up. And here's how we make this easy, you guys. Stock up. Stock up. When you're stocked up, you don't have to go to the store for a whole week. You're loaded. And you know another thing that makes it easy? Slice up your fruit. Have it ready to go in the refrigerator. Have it ready to go in the refrigerator. Piece of cake. No pun intended, but piece of cake. If you want more of this kind of details and insight, you got to join the membership. All right, bye, friends. End. All right, here we go.